Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video. This is our first and hopefully one of the better videos I've ever streamed on YouTube Live. You know why it's better? Because this is the first time ever we're getting into testing out and running on live on YouTube for MPQ play. Let's see how this goes. We've got a good one for you today. I believe we're going to continue the viewer choice of the 4-star PvP action. So we've got a couple of requests already from fans on YouTube side of things, and we're going to run those in the Shield Simulator against some 5-star teams, but definitely using the 4-stars abilities as kind of the challenge without using a 5-star if they have the same color of an ability. We'll get into that. We have a lot of tokens to pull, and we'll run into DDQ real quick and get a couple of nodes done while the live stream audience catches up a little, and let's get into the action. The required character of today is 3-star Loki. If you haven't heard enough about it, 5-star Loki is now in the game, so it's kind of fun to have 3-star Loki here. Let's run him through with a couple of fun characters that can really take advantage of his countdown tile creation, his passive side of things, and I'll show you one of my absolute favorite teams to run with. Let's go back. Let's go with Ant-Man and Captain Marvel, and 3-star Loki is just a crazy efficient team as long as the other side can get a single match 4 in the game against you somehow. Alright, let's go and try to get our yellow as quickly as possible for Ant-Man, and there we go. They got a match 4 already. Perfect, but we don't have any special tiles out yet. So, let's see how quickly we can get this going. We got our yellow ready to fire because of Ant-Man. We're going to steal the enemy AP every time those countdowns count to 0. Let's play Ants, Ants, Ants. It plays it on red tiles. So it's probably best usually to make sure there's no readily available red matches when you go to play that. But we'll just do this one, and those ant tiles should count down. So they do damage every turn. That's not the big effect yet. Oh man, I think I changed Ant-Man's spec layout. Normally that's 5 countdown tiles. I'll have to make sure and check back on that here in a little bit. But we'll get the idea. This thing's not going to last very long. Even with this, they do damage every turn, and then they create strike tiles. Here's a really good red that drops yellow. And then we're going to get our strikes at the beginning of the next turn. This is going to be great. Here we go. Every time a countdown resolves, Carol will increase the strength of a special tile on the board. There's the passive side of the tile strengthening. New strike tile, strengthen. So she did all 3 of those individually, and our strike tiles are already at 4,900 damage for those 3 strikes. And keep in mind, Ant-Man's normally 5. I just needed to check his spec layout to bring him up to 5 covers in yellow. But this thing's not going to last very long. Let's hit Beast with a match 4. Certainly look at the damage. Well over 5,000. We got a lucky match drop to take out Iron Man Model 40, and it is over. Very, very good team when you get those countdowns. And you could just see if you could continually allow the enemy team to get match 4 so that you can keep making countdown tiles against them. You'll just keep on buffing those all day long. Let's go over to a different team now. And I think what we'll do is choose, let's go with Star-Lord, and let's go with, I think I got an idea. Let's go with Drax for fun. Normally if you're playing a couple of Guardians of the Galaxy, you want to pair them with Rocket and Groove 4-star for sure. But this will be a pretty good example of what you can get out of countdowns, especially against goons that create them, non-tile moving characters. So let's target Bullseye first, and here we go. There's a match 4 on the board already. I'll just take the match 3 up here. Let them get the black. Loki creates 4 countdowns on that color. Now every time a countdown expires, Drax has a passive side of his abilities where he does damage just because a countdown is ticking off. So let's go with red. Maybe we'll get a yellow to drop. Not quite. Every time a enemy plays an ability, Star-Lord will create a countdown tile. And when it expires, he'll earn AP for our team. Drax will do damage. Look at the damage ticking off of Bullseye. We didn't even have to touch him. And you reduce the cost of your abilities while Star-Lord has his countdowns out. 4-star Star-Lord is super handy against non-tile moving enemies, which we usually call them goons. Alright, let's go red that drops purple. Looking pretty good. Let's see if we can take Dakin out. Completely passive damage. Played an ability, so we're going to get that countdown. Got to try to set him up with a match 4, if at all possible. Where could we do that at? We have all these abilities ready to go because of all the AP that we're generating. Let's do this for fun. Let's go ahead and play Sleight of Hand from Star-Lord. That's going to be a couple of countdown tiles. We'll just place them down there where they'll be pretty safe, and they'll do team damage when they tick down. Get this yellow. A lot of animation is going to fire off every round or so with this enemy setup, but that's okay. We can play our red abilities, but let's not do it yet. I'm going to see how far we can get through this team without firing off an active ability just for fun. That should be it for Dakin. Okay, so She-Hulk's going to be pretty tough. We'll more than likely have to play an ability to get her out of here. How can we set up a match 4? Let's go. They're going to earn some strike tiles here in a second if we're not careful. Couple of damaging blows on She-Hulk, and Drax adding the damage on top takes her out. That's great. Okay. I don't see a way to set them up with any match 4s yet. Maybe we're going to have to probably move over to take this guy out pretty soon before his blue countdown hits us pretty hard. Alright, I think we could probably... I was hoping to get a match lined up for that blue. Doesn't look like we're going to, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and play Drax as the Destroyer. It destroys enemy special tiles, tiles around them. There we go. Take him right out. And we have Star-Lord's purple again. Let's go ahead and play. Well, we'll play that when we have enemy specials to override. Should switch over to Thor here. Okay. Well, that hailstorm is going to affect our plans a little bit because now not every tile is able to take a countdown, the yellows with tactiles on them. How can we get a match 4? How can we do this? Don't see a way to set it up yet. There's an ability on Drax. That's not going to hurt him too badly. Large health pool. Left them with an extra move down there at the bottom. Okay, so there's a match 4 in green, finally. Why don't we get that luck when we need it usually? Figures, doesn't it? Lucky Cascade on our side of things. Let's go ahead and play Sleight of Hand again on a couple of enemy special tiles that we might have trouble getting rid of. And I think you guys get the idea. We can boil this down to the win, along with a bunch of countdown tiles on the board. Star-Lord's red hits very hard. And let's see if the damage from the remaining countdowns can take this guy out. There it is. Fun, interesting team. Get another elite token. So we'll do tokens here after this next battle. We have a lot of heroic tokens and a bunch of tokens from other different stores. So we'll get into that here a little bit. This is the Behemoth Burrito featuring Spider-Woman. We also have Mystique and 2-star Wolverine on our team. We're going to get through this match by only using the featured 4-star, the exclusive 4-star in this match. So we got to do Spider-Woman abilities. Let's take on Storm first. Purple and black double move, basically. Starts things off pretty well. We'll probably try to take out Storm with match damage and then fire our powers on the other two. So they've taken out their own protect tile. That's great. So we can do full match damage on this turn. Let's go for Spider-Woman's red is really pretty good ability, but it's unfortunate that it costs 14 AP to fire it. So if we don't look like we're going to be able to get a lot of red, which doesn't look like we are going to get 14 red very easily. I was going to see if we could knock Storm out with the side damage of System Shock, because it does 10,300 damage to the target enemy and then 2,110 damage to the other two enemies. So that'd be plenty to knock out Storm if we could do that, but I don't know that we're going to be able to last or take that long before we can just get her out with match damage. Well, now we have a chance to get a bunch of red matches, so maybe I'll rethink this. Let's go over to Jean Grey. A couple of more red matches. We're up to 8. Okay, well, we might be able to do this. Let's go. Purple would be really good. Now, there's hardly any purple on the board. Spider-Woman has a couple different ways to play her purple. There's another red. How lucky that it turned around this quickly. Windstorm is a stun ability. That's unfortunate. There's a red match on the board. I hope we can get that next, even if it's Wolverine, and they take it, of course. All right. So we'll get black. That's a Spider-Woman ability, even though she's stunned. We'll use the AP for her when she wakes up. There's purple. Perfect. So I was about to mention with the trap tiles, you could do it 2 different ways. There's love or fear, and it's really pretty fun where you can play fear, which places trap tiles on the board that do tons of damage to the enemy if they match them. We line up a red. Can we get this red? Full of Surprises is team damage to us. Nice. All right, we get the red match. There we go. So I'm not going to play it until after we play her other 2 abilities. There we go. So let's play Seeking Redemption, and then I'll mention more about her purple. This is a great ability in deflecting damage. It's kind of like Shadow Step a little bit, but you get to pick where you want to place it. So you can pick a really good spot, and it doesn't have to be a black tile. It can be any color tile. Sometimes I like to pick a tile in a different area of the board that when it resolves, it'll line up a match for me. But that's a good spot. So now when certain damaging either matches or powers, she'll basically reduce it to almost 0. And now we'll play to love or to love and fear, but it's really either or. So the love one is a side I didn't talk about yet, where she will remove enemy special tiles, including countdowns. So she's one of the few characters that can remove enemy countdown tiles, and it's pretty cheap. It only costs 7, right? So that removed their protect tiles just in time for me to play her final ability, which is the system shock that we talked about. I would have placed the traps normally, but this match is just about basically over. And the other great thing about system shock is it'll stun a random enemy for 3 turns. Well, you can see Luke Cage is going to get knocked out from the main damage, and Storm will get knocked out from the side damage. So only Jean will be remaining for the stun. Okay, so let's just try to finish this off here. I'm wasting my black ability for knowing that she was going to be stunned. I shouldn't have played it till she was awake, since it's only 4 turns long. She's going to move my tile to a random location here because of Moonstone. Not a big deal. There we go. Sidestepped all that damage basically. And let's go red to drops yellow. Should be for the win. Okay. Very good. Nice to be able to get that much red to show the full effects of System Shock. Wish that cost 12 would seem to me to be a little more fair, but she doesn't get a lot of play, probably because of that for the most part. There we go. Okay, we're done with DDQ for the day. We got some lightning round action in my brief stream before this on Twitch, so I thought we'd go into YouTube for fun and test out our live streaming there. We are going to get into the season shield simulator with the 4-star characters that you guys have requested to see. So if you are interested in seeing a 4-star character of your own played in action, I have to play a 5-star with them, because my matchmaking is all going to match my roster against other 5-star teams. But I will specialize on the 4-star that we bring along, and we'll get into that action for fun. But right now, let's do our tokens. We got a bunch here. Standards, we have 45. Let's see if we might run off all. We'll do 43, since that's the odds of getting a 3-star out of these packs. And if we get the 3-star sooner than that, we'll stop early and keep the standards for later. Over 20 heroic tokens, so that should be good. Should be good for a 4-star from that draw. Maybe even more than one. Depends. But the odds are about 1 in 16 for a 4-star from heroics. So we have a few more than 16. You'd hope to get a 4-star from that. In our last video, it's pretty funny, or maybe the previous video, I run my tokens out, and then I usually purchase the daily discounted deal of 100 hero points, and I believe I got a 4-star from that purchase. It was really pretty funny. Alright, how many of these do you think we have to go through before we get a 3-star? Could be all the way out. So I'll use this moment to mention our fans on YouTube that have requested 4 stars in action. Is Jojo Jones has requested main event Hulk, spec'd at 553. So that's going to be our first one that we play in the Shield Simulator. And main event Hulk's purple is amazing. That's his second ability, so cover level 5 for sure. Now some people spec him at 355, and that's how I usually spec him out, because his tile swap at the beginning of every turn, I usually feel that 2 swaps is a little bit much. 1 is just fine. But I am a big fan of his yellow, his fortified countdown tiles. They do a bunch of stuff, and so I'm a big fan of that. And running that at cover level 3 is good. And there we go. We got our 3-star. And that means we're going to qualify for a bonus. That's Kamala Khan for a couple. I think I need just 1 more from her before I have to change my bonus out. Let me take a quick look. That's right, one more Kamala before we switch, and we got it before it took 43 pulls. Excellent. Here's the elites. We're going to try to hope for 1 gold or more level reward out of these 6. Might get all 2 stars. Hoping to get a couple of human. If we're going to get 2 stars, I want a few Human Torch and Storm. There's 3-star Hot Guy and another bonus. Perfect. It's Kamala. So we have 2 more draws there. I need to switch my bonus out, guys, so we don't need to get that many more Kamalas. Let's switch it over to, maybe let's go to Beast, I think, right now. He's one of the next few in line for a good reward on his champ progress. Well, let's see, where are we at? We're going to take Kamala off. Sorry for the delay here, guys, but it's been the case that I switched my bonus hero favorite, and immediately on the next draw, I got another favorite where I'm glad I switched it. There's a 3. It's Dakin. And there we go. Okay, so we have all these heroics to come back to. We'll do those last. We're up to 62 latest legendary tokens. Very good. We're waiting for Cap to rotate out of latest and the new 5-star Loki to rotate in. Web of Spies is the event that just finished up, like I mentioned at the beginning of my previous video. Featuring 4-star Black Widow. We had the first few tokens that I pulled earlier. Let's do these 3. Typically, a lot of 2 stars from these event stores, but we've been on a pretty good kick for hitting even 4 stars from these from those special store from events. I want to take a quick stop here on the Heroes for Hire. There's a lot of deals going on right now. The only one I'm going to talk about is this special one. That's the Heroes for Hire MCU 10th anniversary 6 times value. This thing is an amazing value if you're a person who is able to support the game at all. I strongly suggest you go for this. It is so much better of a value than buying the typical $20 purchase of the Logan's Loonies, where you get 2,900 hero points for 20 bucks. Compare this $25 purchase for 5,000 hero points. On top of that, 42,000 ISO, a bunch of command points, 2 latest legendary tokens, 5 heroics, and here's the cool part: 3 main event Hulk and 3 Valkyrie covers, 1 of each of their colors. That's an amazing deal. I'll probably do that here in a couple of days. We'll see how it goes, but great area to spend your beer money on if you can go without in support the game instead. Well, Taco Vault, let's go ahead and run these out. We've got 4 tokens to pull here. I could use some She-Hulk covers, among other 3 stars in this group. There's a Wolverine. Just rechamped him with 50 covers on his save bank, if you want to call it that. There's a Storm. It was pretty neat to see his. There's Loki, just like we mentioned. It was cool to see Wolverine's 50 rewards fly by on his champ process. Okay, done with the Taco Vault. Let's move on. I did wipe out the feature films vault in a previous video. Tried to get by without purchasing all 40 draws, but had to do it in kind of a funny way. They got me good. Alright, Thick as Thieves, we have 7 tokens here. Let's run these out. Let's hope for a result on this front page of rewards. Cap isn't going to qualify for that. Let's go with something bigger than a 2-star would be great. How about here? There it is, 3-star Cyclops. Nice hit. And Ragnarok, 2 3-stars back to back. Doing good so far. 3 more draws. Haven't hit the front page though. And there it is. A support token. Great. Remind me to pull that when we scroll back through. I'm a fan of supports. I think some people they're underrated. I think they're going to be a bigger deal as you are able to level them up. over the long term, just like any 4-star character you get or a brand new 5-star character you get, they might not be great right away, but they eventually will be. Alright, so we hit the front, what I call the front page here. The first 9-10 rewards are usually about the best. There's a torch, and the last token is going to be just a 2-star. We'll do the daily purchase. Maybe we can run hot on our buys of the 100 hero points. And it is good. It's a Cyclops. Very good. Worth 100 hero points for sure, as long as you have it to spend. And here's the mirror image vault. This is kind of cool. It's basically celebrating 5-star Loki and supports. There's a really cool Loki support in here, but it's going to be super hard to qualify for it. But there's a 4-star and some 3-stars in here with a bunch of ISO rewards and other stuff. We'll do the single purchase as well. Be great to get another support token. Just 1500 ISO, not bad. Alright, we'll do more there soon, and we're done. Let's get to the supports. This is a 1-tier, 2, or 3-tier support, but I'll show you the odds here. It's 1 in 20 for a tier 3. That's pretty tough, but odds are pretty good. 1 in 3 for a 2-tier support. And I have a bunch of the 2 tiers already, and so what I'm hoping to get is a support that we don't have yet. Or if we get a duplicate, it'll be about 1400 red ISO or more, so that's a big jump in one shot. Here we go. Let's concentrate our viewer luck, and we get a duplicate Sharon Carter for 1400 red ISO. That'll be a lot of levels coming up soon. No problem. Let's go back here to the heroics. 21 of these. I really think we're going to hit a 4-star as we run through. Let's see how many it takes to get one. Let's go. Got a 3-star right off the bat. Gray Suit Black Widow. And 3-star Thanos. Nice. Another 3. Running hot on 3s. Another GSBW. Wow. Incredible. 3-star Captain Marvel. All those 3s, but not a bonus yet. We'll see. If we get a bonus, maybe we'll... I don't want to jinx it, I guess, but if we get a 4-star, chances are decent there. There's another 3. It's Kamala. Okay. 11 tokens left. Can we get a 4-star in the remaining 10? I think we're going to do it here. I think we're going to do it on the one after this one. Here's my guess. What do you guys think? It's gold, but it's just a 3. It is She-Hulk. Alright, that's going to be good. 6 more draws. Can we get more gold before we're out? 4 more tokens. Come on, guys. Concentrate the luck. Let's do this. 2 more. It's gold. Oh, it's a 3-star. Another Cyclops. That's going to level him up quite a bit. We do get the bonus. Beast. Thinks good thing we switched him over. And the last token is a 2-star. We'll do the 100 hero point daily deal. Can we get gold from this again? We do get another gold from the daily deal, and it's Colossus. Alright, well, no 4-stars today from those heroics, but I bet the next time we get a group of 16, we'll certainly get one next time. We're building up a lot of command points and some latest legend draws. We're going to do these as soon as we get Loki moved in and Cap rotated out, like I mentioned before, and that's going to be about, let's see, 10-11 days from the time of this video. So it should be 2 weeks from the time that Loki's store closed. So watch for that, and I'll be on telling you guys when to get ready. Well, alright, so we did a whole bunch of character tokens. Let's get into our leveling. I won't do everybody on here, but I always sell out the 1-stars. That's 70 of them. That's 7,000 ISO if you're counting at home. And on the 2-stars, I'm gonna not do too much here on the video, but I do want to save some Storm covers. Let's see how high we can get for her. 48, 49 saved covers on Storm. Gonna champion her really soon. And let's go down to Human Torch, which I know we have a bunch saved up for him as well. 48. 49. Nice. Need one more for him also. Alright, that's it for the 2s I'm going to deal with right now. Let's go to the 3s. Let's level up Colossus a spot or 2. There we go. X-Force Wolverine for hitting level 183. We'll go ahead and 184 on him. We should crack 400,000 ISO here real soon. Beast gets his 5 command points for 235. We're saving up ISO to champ another character. I might do a 4-star here in the next couple of days, or maybe I'll wait and do a 5-star in a few days after that. Cyclops, we got a number of covers on him, you saw, so he hits level 210. Perfect. She-Hulk, I'm going to add that in a different area. Let's go to Kamala. This next one after this is a legendary recruit token for hitting level 257. Nice. Had another one for 258. We cracked 400,000 ISO. Captain Marvel, 1500 to hit us to level 250 now. I did have a max champ of her that I sold out to rebuild her. Same thing with Grey Suit Black Widow, so 5 command points and 500 and 500 ISO. Great. Thanos. We have a max champ that I just won't sell, and we're rebuilding up to level 216 on our second copy. Ragnarok, 195 for another heroic token. I'm tempted to go try that one, but I'm going to save it. Loki, level 210 and 211. Another token, great. Dakin, you say it the way you want. I'll just collect these rewards. Level 220. Coming up on another 4-star character reward here pretty soon. Hawkeye. 221, same thing. Let's reward us with a Kate Bishop black cover. Great. Scarlet Witch, we got a bunch of covers for her as event rewards. That'll bump her up a number of spots. 209, 10, 211, and 212. Great, 11,000 health now. Again, I do have a max champ Scarlet Witch also. Doctor Strange, we had a run on his covers last time. 9,920. 2 more covers should get him to 10,000. Or 2 more levels, I mean. Same thing. Psylocke takes a level up to 190. And let's take care of She-Hulk in this area. I have a duplicate building of her that's not champed yet, so the green will take her up to level 5 there. Need more blue. And I think I had a blue, I accidentally added it to my near max champ version of She-Hulk. Right around here. Yep, she's at level 260, so I need 6 more covers there. And I'm thinking I'll add it to the right version. Okay, so the 3 stars are done. Let's go to the 4s. Alright, X-Force Wolverine that we just got. Takes him to 295. At level 300, he will reward a 5-star Old Man Logan. Looking forward to that in a few more levels. And let's go down to Black Widow. She's been a big, fun celebration for the last couple of days. And 2 more covers take her to level 277 as one of my brand newest 4-star champions. And her event was really pretty fun. I just am a huge fan of her yellow ability, and I wish they could add a little more damage to her black. And her purple. Alright, Vulture, 4-star covers as the reward for the event that just finished with Black Widow. And check this out, what we get for the next level of Vulture is a 5-star red Peter Parker cover. And to take Vulture to 321 is 3,500 ISO. Nice rewards when you get up into the 300s. And Vulture with a small support is at 18,500 health. Great. Okay, well, let's go to the 5 stars and add Spider-Man red in. Big day, because that's the first red I've ever gotten for him. Is Web Shot. Only costs 7. And it's pretty fun ability where, depending on how many web tiles you have on the board, it'll either do damage or create a bunch of critical tiles and a bunch of other cool stuff with his blue and his green ability. I'm a bigger fan of. Arachnid Agility, it hits random enemies for quite a bit of damage. So, nice to get him up to 7 total covers. that's it for our character leveling. Let's get into it, guys. It's been plenty of time. I am trying to get over into the Shield Simulator to run through with the 4 stars that you guys have suggested we take some fights with. Real quick though, I want to initialize this lightning round. So yep, there we go. We got the seed teams. They're the very easy starting teams. It's nice to jump in those early so you get easy points, and once you initialize it, kind of start it, you can go back later. Here we go. Let's get into our battle. We're going to take on a fight with Main Event Hulk on our team. Who are we going to be able to battle from this list of enemies? Carol, that's going to be kind of tough. We can probably try that, but I was thinking of a different team here. This might work. Okay, so let's take on, I think Hawkeye's going to be very good for Main Event Hulk. Let's go down and grab him. So Hawkeye specializes in a passive purple, active blue and red. Hulk is green, purple, and yellow. His green is passive, so all we need is a black and green ability character, and I thought, well, you know what? I just champed a 5-star that has a black and green ability. Let's use him. Archangel seems to fit this a little bit, and he's going to be pretty good because he has countdown tiles, and as you know, Hawkeye does great with countdowns. So, let's do it. Jumping into the action here against Jessica Jones. Here's the initial passive where it destroys tiles on the board, and man, can you believe this viewer luck, guys? We started off with a match 5 and so much more damage that we took Jessica Jones down from 45,900 to 25,000. Almost 20,000 of damage on the opening hit alone. JoJo Jones is a follower on YouTube. I have you to credit for that opener. What an amazing start. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. We already have our red ready to play, and it'll place a fortified blue countdown tile. So let's do it. Let's play Deep Breath. Perfect. Okay. So what I want to do here is see if we can line something up with those greens that are kind of... Let's get yellow. Okay, we got an automatic green match. That's just about as good. So Main Event Hulk's going to do a tile swap of a couple of tiles at the beginning of every turn. Sometimes it can help you. Sometimes it can kind of, mess up your plans a little bit. But that's just about what it would be like if you have Hulk on your team. You never know what he's going to do when and if it's going to help you or not. Let's get purple that drops white. So the interesting thing here is Hawkeye's strongest color is purple, so he's got his icon on the tiles. He tanks that color. So don't let me forget to go for matches in purple, because that'll benefit Main Event Hulk greatly, of course. There's Deep Breath, good damage. Every time one of those goes off, it's going to build up red and blue AP every time a countdown ticks down. So 1, 2, 3. There's when you're against Jessica Jones, you pretty much want to take care of her trap tiles because those are super dangerous. What I'm actually going to do is match this purple and misalign the trap tiles so that she can't get them matched that way. Okay, now what do? We have blue ready to play. It's a stun ability. I might actually save that since we're so far ahead on Jessica. Let's try to get black going for Archangel. Oh, we get hit by a trap. That's a bunch of damage, plus they earn their team's strongest AP. Hulk helped us out again, made a match for us automatically, and we're at 11 purple. Look at that. This match here gets us exactly what we need in purple to do our Gamma Power Bomb already. Look how lucky they get with their trap tiles, right when I'm about to take Jessica Jones out. Well, I don't think I'm going to hit her with my purple. Since we almost have her out, let's just do a couple more matches and maybe we'll have her on the next turn. Living Legend is a very interesting ability because it ends the turn and creates some strike tiles. So here's what we're going to do. We have a match 4 that'll definitely take Jessica out. Let's just do that next. But I think, so since she'll be out, we'll only have to worry about Old Man Logan building up AP in colors that matter. Let's do this. I'm going to play this on the remaining blacks. So they can't fire powers, or they can't earn AP in black, basically. Great. Okay, so let's take Jessica out this way big time. Trying to get enough yellow for main event Hulk's yellow ability. Need one more yellow match. Extra move in purple lined up for us. Are you serious? Okay, we'll take that. And it's a good thing that the countdowns are fortified because... Should we do that? There's a couple other good moves on the board. Let's look at Gamma Powerbomb. 8,900 damage up front, then the critical tiles after. I think what we'll do is take America down to about that 8,900, and then the damage side will take her out, and the critical tiles will all hit Old Man Logan. I think. Maybe. She'll also get hit by the side damage of our yellow, so maybe I don't want to do it like that. No, that's fine. Alright, so critical black match, yeah, that takes her down quite a bit. That's probably the smartest play. Grand Entrance is doing a good job for us lining up abilities, lining up matches. Sometimes that doesn't do it for you. Let's hit Old Man Logan now that we have guaranteed knockout of America as soon as our yellow goes off. Look at this. We're doing so lucky. Let's go ahead and play Gamma Powerbomb right now on Old Man Logan. He's got 30,000 health. Let's see how much damage this is going to do. First I'm going to play Crowd Goes Wild just because we get fortified yellow tiles. They shouldn't be in any danger of this. Check this out. It's time for the big Powerbomb. 30,000 health with 2 different characters of 5-star match damage coming right up. There's so many automatic matches that could happen. Here we go. Alright, a little bit lackluster at the beginning, but check this out. We can play this thing again, and there are going to be... I almost want to guarantee this is a knockout blow of Old Man Logan. Here it is. All those critical tiles, it's over. Wow, amazing. That's not a bad team at all. In fact, I thought that was pretty fun. We didn't get much out of Archangel, but we wanted to feature main event Hulk. I think we did okay. I just wish we had a little more time to watch his yellow. His yellow countdowns are really pretty good. They do team damage, or they earn burst health for Hulk, or they earn a whole bunch of random AP. So it costs 12 to start them, but I really believe that you come away with about at least 9 AP back, plus all of the other effects. It's a super good return on your investment, if you will. Okay, well, main event Hulk is in for JoJo Jones. Thanks a lot for that request. If you guys want to see other characters, make a comment down below the video, and we'll try to get them in for later on in their videos next. Or if you watch this live, we'll be able to do it live on the next couple of videos. We're going to go into one more fight and make a 4-star battle request using Venom by Jack Rabbit on the YouTube comments as a fan suggestion. So we'll get into that. We're going to find a team that we can play with Venom pretty well. I think I had an idea. I'm not sure. Maybe I lost the cue of it. I think maybe we'll do it here. Let me see. Is this the one? Enemy special. Maybe I was thinking it was a Jessica Jones team, but this might be kind of tough. Yeah, let's go here. with Valkyrie on their team, she's going to create some strike tiles as a defense, and that's going to make Venom's green power do more damage and more board shake because of the enemy tiles that are on the board. Here we go. There's Venom. I think what we'll do, since Venom specializes in green, passive black, and yellow, and his yellow is really quite good, we can go ahead and keep Archangel because although he has a green, we won't play it. We want to specialize in the 4 stars abilities, but his blue and black will get some use out of. So blue, black, green, yellow, and that leaves red and purple for an active ability user. On a 5-star, let's go with Infinity War Cap. I think he'll be good because he also has an AP, kind of a denial function, and so does Archangel with his black, so it's going to be hard for the enemy team to get off an ability, and his red hits crazy good. Let's get into the action here and see if we can win this battle featuring Venom for Jack Rabbit. So we'll leave Valkyrie in for now. She's going to be dangerous only because she puts a bounty on one of our characters, and if they do enough damage to that character, they will earn a bunch of AP in their strongest color and reduce AP in our strongest. So I might have to watch for that a little bit, but we're going to target Thor and try to get him down to about 30,000 health. Again, amazingly, we start off with an extra move. Let's do it. 2 extra moves and yellow. So we did a whole lot of damage to Thor. They're going to create a bunch of enemy specials already. No problem. All the yellow tiles are taken up. So it's, yeah, we might have to take Valkyrie out sooner than I thought. Well, so we'll go for this match 4 in yellow here. If she proves to be too much danger, we'll have to take her out. Maybe we'll just do that. Yep, well, I think we're going to have to take her out here. No problem. We got a bunch of different things we can do. Let's do, if they do that green, they'll set us up with an extra move. They'll probably take red, but let's do red here. I kind of want to keep those strike tiles on the board now. They did take the green I mentioned. Can you believe that? How is that even possible? Here's what we're going to do. We have an extra move in red, and as we do more damage, we're going to earn more protect tiles as we do damage to the enemy team of over, I believe it's, what, 600 damage or so? Yeah, anytime we do over 456 damage, we're going to earn an enemy protect tile, but Valkyrie's putting too many strikes on the board, so let's take her out. I wonder if we have our yellow ready to play, should we do that to take her out? I kind of want to save that a little bit. Let's take her out with match damage. Extra move. Great. And so we have a match 4 in purple a couple different ways. And we have our red ability ready to go. Here, this is perfect. Let's play. Is there any yellow tiles? Nope. Let's get open yellow tiles in the board first. Yep, I think that's a good idea. So let's hit her with that. Okay, they dropped a couple yellows, and unfortunately, oh yeah, no, that's perfect. Valkyrie would have filled those in, but this is a good spot. We'll have Thor up front. We'll play Rope-a-Dope, which will hit the non-target enemy, so it's not going to hit Thor, it will hit the other 2. This will be a knockout blow of Valkyrie, and it'll earn us the 2 other yellow spots to be filled with projectiles. Perfect. Now we have 5 total projectiles on the board. We need 6 to do max damage from Venom's yellow ability, and we've got to work on his green here pretty soon. So what do? We probably need to keep Thor right about where he's at. There's a really good move to match blue there. It'll drop a purple down to basically be a double move, but I kind of want to safeguard these yellows. Both of those 2 are going to want to get yellow matches. So let's do this red, separates the yellow out. Okay, now that that's separate, let's go for blue for our purple. Oh yeah, they found a way to get that critical. Dang. Well, it was only a matter of time, probably. But I'm trying to save up so we can knock Thor out in one shot. 7 red. We got to be super careful that they don't get any more red. Or play Man Without a Country. Play it right over there. That reduces their red all the way down to 1. And we can do it again next time they get dangerous with a color. How about green? Let's play it on a green that's probably pretty safe right there. Look at that. Their green is just gone, and Thor is wondering how we could have let that happen. So here's what we're going to do. I need to have my green ability ready to play, or blue, or our black countdowns. So let's go for match 4 in purple. Every time we do enough damage, we'll get more projectiles. Perfect. So here's a great thing I want to point out. When you're playing the game, you look for match 4s lined up, and you're like, great, let's do this match 4 in black. But check this out. There's a better way to do it, in my opinion. You'll get the match 4, but start with the green. This green here lifts the black up, and you get the green, and then the match 4 in black happens for you automatically. Then we'll be able to play our couple other abilities. Match 4 in yellow as well. Perfect. So they'll probably get a yellow match here soon, I imagine. And we might have to take that away. Well, we have everything just about ready to go. Let's do this. Let's see if we can take Thor out. I think we might be able to do it. Let's play... Alright, let's play Lethal Protector first. This does a whole bunch of damage up front, 4,000 some, but look at the damage for each additional projectile. This thing is going to do well over 10,000 total damage from a 9 yellow AP ability. This is what Venom does great at, and by the way, he reduces projectiles. They say that they have a reduction of 448, but he actually has kind of a live reduction where he's reducing the 448 down by 50%, and it happens. It's calculated on the fly when matches and damage happens against you. So okay, so let's hit Thor with this extra move in green. Cool. Now let's hit him with Lethal Protector, like we said. 11,429. Fantastic. We have another yellow we can play. Let's hit Okoye with that for a Lethal Protector. Should be the same number, 11,000. Perfect. Let's hit Thor with Symbiotic Fury. It's going to do damage, and it's going to destroy tiles for the number of enemy specials that are out there. Right now there's a bunch. This should do pretty good destruction and maybe even some cascade action. Yeah, it sure did. I was hoping that we could get that critical tile matched automatically, but no problem. We'll play that again. We did get enough blue for Archangel's blue ability. Another Symbiotic Fury should take Thor out, or very close to it. Yep, we got the critical match. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and play Angle of Attack for a nice stun. It's too bad the damage is way too weak, in my opinion, on that. Let's go ahead and play... we don't have any open yellow to play it on. That's okay. She would probably go for that. And we're going to win this fight because we've got enough red for, instead of rope-a-dope, it's now coup de grace, because there's only one enemy remaining. It does 15,300 base damage plus 875 damage for each AP on top of what we have already. Absolute knockout. Here we go. The Venom team actually did quite good. We ran good in his colors and got a really good result. with him and his featured abilities among 5 stars. There's a number of 4 stars that play pretty well as you get into the 5-star world, and it's fun to play with a mix of other ones. So hey guys, make suggestions on the chat, on the stream, whatever you want to do for the next 4-star. I am going to have to sign off now. I'm running a little bit out of time, and I've got PvE coming up to do that off camera. But really appreciate you watching on YouTube live stream. Please make sure and watch and our other videos, like them if you can, and follow. We're trying to get our subscribers up to a point where I can offer a giveaway here pretty soon, and we're doing the same thing on Twitch. If you're watching there, please get involved and get your alliance to check it out if you can. Really appreciate it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you are on YouTube, make sure and check out Mr. MPQ. I have links to him in our main area next to the videos, and also Artem. Those guys do great. Some other good links there as well. And if you're watching this video on Twitch, make sure and hit our friends there as well, which is Ineos4, Adam0519, and Killpower. Check those guys out. They do a great job streaming MPQ regularly. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please share this out, and we'll see you next time.